What's up, NP?
We can't wait to see you in our next home game because everybody will get their own next player bobblehead. Ready to show them their surprise. Get your magic votes to big turn to be your one figurine giveaway. Come in the game and get a bigger at guard at 6'6", number 71.
And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Fred VanVleet out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Bey outside. Back to VanVleet. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Now here's VanVleet. They look to him to score consistently. Averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Sarr. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan. Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
MP shot is off. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Last time they met in Washington.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
We hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. VanVleet misses. Randall with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Coulibaly. Down low. VanVleet against MP. VanVleet misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Here's Sarr. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Hart's checked in for New York. Washington shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Kuzma's checked in for Sarr. Brunson passes to Cox. And MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Brunson against VanVleet. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Washington again can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
On the wing, MP. Koulibaly defending. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Koulibaly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP. Washington. A timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Bonner. 5 on the clock. Plumlee a screen. Kuzma for 3. Drains the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points.
Yeah, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
So on the floor for the Wizards. Mason Plumlee out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Bonner in at the small forward position. Hart can't hit. Wizards trail by 4. Kuzma with the ball. Hart covering, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And some changes here for New York. Randall, he's checked in for Wagner, and Brunson is subbed in for Council. Kuzma outside. Van Vliet with a screen on Hart. Here's Kuzma. Washington again can't hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He finished with 19 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Okay, sounds good. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Pass to Koulibaly. Van Vliet outside. There's a screen. Fires the 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Banked it in off the glass. Cox has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Feeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Green is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarge checked in for Kuzma. Bay against Bridges. Van Vliet scanning the floor. The Wizards with another miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside, and stolen by Bay. To the inside, pass to Sarr. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
MP shot is good.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one fall. So it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
And moving along. And that's a wrap-up.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Green out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Randall in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And the shot's good. Cox has got 11.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
To the paint. Here's Bay. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and Bay has a nice shot, and the defenders are aware of it, and it definitely worked in his favor that time.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
MP gets it to go through contact.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Back to Van Vliet. Valanciunas sets a screen. Tries it from 19. And it falls all over the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Sarr.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's Brunson outside. Sarr pulls it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Van Vliet against Brunson. The 3. And Fred Van Vliet again. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
MP no good. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for Washington. Trailing by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game 2 plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. MP makes his move. Oh, MP! You buy the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bay outside. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the screen. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
For the Knicks, Wagner's checked in for Randall. Hart comes in for Green. And it's DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Van Vliet. Good D by MP. Knicks leading by 7. MP getting it done inside.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
On the wing, Kuzma. Yep, count it. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Kyle Kuzma right there, folks, showing you he is willing to mix it up to get a bucket.
From deep, MP. And it's Poole with a rebound. On the wing, Bay. Inside. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
MP getting it done for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime.
Lineup here for New York. So for Washington, and we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So on the floor for the Wizards, Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Bay in at the 3 slot.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to MP. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Randall on the screen. Here's Cox. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Washington's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Sarr passes to VanVleet. And that misses. That would have put him up. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Coulibaly. Bay outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's VanVleet. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around it. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's VanVleet. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Fred VanVleet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
MP is screen on VanVleet. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson from way downtown.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's VanVleet. And it's New York with a rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP with it. VanVleet covering. MP, the pass to Bridges. VanVleet against MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
VanVleet against Brunson. Valanciunas passes to VanVleet. Outside Coulibaly. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Bridges misses. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. Pass to Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. Van Vliet against Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Coulibaly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
From outside the arc, Randall pulls down the board. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Well, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
60.
Lets it go from deep. It's off. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
MP, you are the straw. They don't even know what's coming for them.